Okay, so today we're going to make some Thai food for you, hopefully first in a series. What we have first is bok choy. We're going to do some stir-fried bok choy, followed by stir-fried oyster mushrooms. And over here we have mackerel that's going to become a Thai mackerel salad. All right. So my wife is doing the cooking. And there is my wife, and you'll see her doing the cooking. And first we're going to make the bok choy. So she's adding a little white pepper to the mix. She's already put some oyster sauce on the top after chopping up the bok choy. It's pretty basic. There is a little bit of MSG, pancharot in Thai. And a little bit of the same white pepper on the mushrooms. She's going to do them one right after the other. And there's a little bit of MSG. It's so little bit, but it does help with the flavor. So now we've got a little oil into the pan. A little bit, not too much. Some of the chopped garlic that was chopped previously, some will go in the mackerel salad. Mackerel salad is called Yum Pla Too. Pla Too is mackerel in Thai. What you'll see is we've already got it chopped up. What you'll see is we've already got the mackerel salad chopped up, and the mackerel salad. The mackerel itself was fresh mackerel that we bought from the fish department of the supermarket, and we've taken that and salted it for about 3 hours with some fine sea salt, and then fried the mackerel in a pan with some sunflower oil, and then have taken the meat from the bone after it cooled off, pulled out most of the bones. The small, more flexible bones are okay to eat. It's the bigger, harder ones and the little fins that get cooked that you don't want to eat. All right, so the bok choy has gone into the pan with all the fixings. It's going to be mixed around and till it wilts in the pan. These are pretty basic one-note dishes that just sort of become condiments to the salad. So how long will you cook this? Okay, so we're going to cook this for about 5 minutes. And we'll be back when it's almost ready. Okay, and we're back. The bok choy has reduced, some of the water's come out, combined with the oyster sauce to make a sauce with the bok choy. Simple, easy. One thing we didn't show you was the addition of a little bit of seasoning powder, which is a soup powder. In this case it was chicken soup powder. Get a shot of that. Okay, looks good. All right. And put that off to the side. The next thing. Okay, so we've put a little bit more oil do the mushrooms. A little bit more of the garlic, chopped garlic. We'll saute that a little bit. So, do we want to make the oil have the garlic flavor? Or are we looking for the oil to be brown, or the garlic to be brown, or both?
Garlic to be brown.
The garlic to be brown first, and flavor the oil?
Yes.
Okay. The mushrooms have had some of the soup powder, which you can see right there, added to it. Okay. And in go the mushrooms. They will saute for a little bit until some of the water has cooked out of them. These are oyster mushrooms, unfortunately, where we're at. We're not in Thailand. If we were in Thailand, we would have fresh oyster mushrooms, but we use the ones in the can here. And they're okay in a pinch, especially when it's the only ones that you can get. And these will cook for the same amount of time as the bok choy? So let's take a look at what's going to go into the mackerel salad while the mushrooms are cooking. So over here, what we've got is the mackerel up here, as you can see. Here is the mackerel that's been deboned, and we've got some chopped red onion. That's about 1/4 of a cup. Here's a couple of tablespoons of green onion, spring onion. These are 3 Thai chilies, Pricky Pha. Could you use Pricky New? Okay, so you could use the Pricky New, which actually is rat turd chili. Yeah, rat turd chili. They're hotter, but these are sky pointing chilies. Normally people refer to them as Thai chilies. And then over here we've got some lemongrass. The lemongrass is pretty popular, has a lemony flavor, and it's typically a little hard to chew, but when it's chopped finely, it's pretty nice. And next to that, we have some mint that will be put in the salad. All right, we'll go back to the mushrooms. Okay, so the chef has said that they're done. She'll be putting them in a bowl or on a plate as well. Looks like they're going. Okay, let's get those. They look pretty good. Okay. Okay, so we're back and we're making the mackerel salad, Yum Pla Too. So what you can see here on the cutting board is some limes. These are small limes that we've cut up to actually dress the salad with. So, okay, well, I guess we're gonna make the salad. So I'll move over here. And I think the first thing that's going to go in is the mackerel. You can see into smaller pieces. You can do this before, but it actually is a little bit easier doing it in the bowl, as the mackerel is sort of a greasy fish, and if you do it with your hands, they end up really greasy. They're greasy enough after you've pulled the fish off of the bones, but just a little cleaner. Next thing that we're going to add is the lemongrass. So add the whole thing. That was probably about a third of a cup of chopped lemongrass, finely cut. Next, the Thai peppers go in. This makes it spicy, so you can leave them out if you like, but a little bit gives it a little bit of a taste. Next, the red onion goes in. So we're going to put in some fish sauce. Just a little bit. So it looks like about a teaspoon of fish sauce, just to give it a little bit of salt and a little bit of flavor. Next, squeeze all the lime juice first into a cup and then pour the lime juice over. This is just sort of straight lime juice. If you want to do a little mise en place. Spring onions next. And the mint. So, there is our Yum Pla Too. Alright, we're going to get this over to the table where we will get our plates set up and give you a shot of what everything looks like together. Okay, see you at the dinner table. Okay, so everything's over at the table now, as you can see. And there is our Yum Pla Too. What would you call this one? Phad Hed. Phad Hed and Phad Pak Choy. Stir-fried bok choy. Okay, so we're going to put a little bit and test out the food. See what it looks like. Yep. Use the right spoon. This is not as easy as it doesn't look. These are vegetables. Alright. Great. My wife will go ahead Put some on hers while I give this a test. And let's see. Well, that's pretty good. It's as good as it usually is. Alright. You made it there, Da, so give it a test. Tell me what you think. Good. Okay. Well, until the next time, we don't know when that'll be, but until the next time, we will, that's, let me try that again. What do we want to say? Okay. If you like this video, give us a like. If you don't like it, well, sorry. But if you do, then we'll keep making more of them. And maybe the next one we'll do is to give you a sort of a preview of where we are and what the restrictions are on what we're making, why you don't see some ingredients and why you do see others. So until next time, thanks for watching.